Hi, welcome back to Music Why Not. Today we are here at the Dada Club and we just interviewed Foxtrax.
Check my face, you think I'm going under, rolling now and drowning in a blunder.
There's always a constant battle to keep being inspired, you know? We're from New York, we've lived there our whole lives, so it's really nice to go to a different place that's new.
And you mentioned you lived in LA now, so do you, like, the LA scene is very different and the music scene there is very different. Is that emerging into your music in any way?
Yeah, I think bands in LA are really diverse. Like, bands in New York City when we were there wasn't really much of a scene, but every band we know in LA is like super different. Like, oh, there's an EDM band on the scene, and then there's like that punk band. And so that's kind of a cool thing, like all the influences are saw all over the map.
But everyone's really good, and that's the beauty of LA. It's like that EDM band is great, you know? That pop band is really good, that punk band is really good, and I think that's something about living in LA that's helped us develop, is that musicianship is just incredible, you know, so it just made us want to be better musicians.
Was there anything that influenced you in particular to want to start playing music, or it was very natural?
For me, it was just life. It was a very cathartic way of dealing with everyday situations. Just pick up an acoustic guitar and snort. I think it was later in life when I decided I wanted to be a musician, like learn music theory, do all of this kind of stuff that makes you on the pathway to becoming good, and then hopefully one day on the pathway to becoming great. But music's always been a part of me, and I think for the rest of the guys, it's just like, sometimes it's just in you, you know?
I'd say broken hearts, man. That's what got me into music. Whatever it was in life, you know? That's when there's nothing else you can do besides play music to make yourself feel good. That's how you know that you're a musician.
So when you are putting an album together, how do you decide what makes it on the album? Is it just, do you know, like, is it instinct? Is it instinct, or is it like...
I think there's definitely some calculation involved. Like, we're fans of records. Like Arcade Fire, for example. They're a band that makes albums and songs like weave and flow into one another. I think we want to make records like that, and so part of that is like in the songs themselves, but after the songs are kind of there already, then you have to start viewing them in context. Like, how is this song going to go into that song? Do these themes make sense? And does the music actually fit together? Like, those are conscious moves for sure.
Did you write from a personal point of view, or do you take a bigger picture? Do you write from that, or do you merge those together?
I think both, for sure. I think that the only way, for me as a songwriter, the only way that you're going to write a great song is if you experience or feel that in some way. Whether you express it as a personal or as a general. Like, if you don't understand or experience what you're writing about, it'll never be real. Like, people aren't stupid. Like, people can feel what's good and what's not, and what's genuine and what's not, right? So I think that it doesn't matter if you're describing I or we or everybody or you've had to have that experience in some way in order for that to be a good song. Every song we have, John and I view differently. Guaranteed, like every single one.
I think as a musician, for me personally, I just can't play a song unless my heart and soul's in it. So I got to take my meaning to it and create context for it, you know, and that's the beauty of being in a band, is that, you know, I feel like my role is to provide the context, to provide that clarity to the listener out there, whereas Ben might have a totally different viewpoint on it, and then I kind of take it and bring it into whatever realm it is.
You're saying like art is so abstract that it's cool, like we're equally right even though we're totally saying the opposite.
That's how we know it's a good idea too. When me and Ben disagree on the meaning, it's like that's how we know it's a good song, because then you're going to take your own meaning and you're going to take your own meaning, and you know, that's what makes a great song, is being able to be broad enough but still concise enough to make an impact on different individuals.
You guys are currently on tour, so how has that tour been going for you guys so far?
Pretty amazing. I mean,
how are the crowds reacting to your music?
I'd say positively.
I'd say pretty well. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Has there anything that stood out the most in the tour yet?
Like a favorite night kind of thing?
Yeah.
We just played a show at the Bluebird Theater in Denver, and it was a Saturday night, and the place was packed. It's this like historical landmark in Denver, and this beautiful theater. We walked on stage, and you know, it's like as an opener, when you're opening for somebody who's as great as Barns Courtney, you know, you walk on the stage, and it's like everybody's just kind of feeling it out. We play a song, like all right, I see you. Then as the set progressed, like people started dancing, getting into it, really engaging with us, and to see that many people in such a beautiful theater really thoroughly connect to your music, like that's what we do.
I remember my first connection or my first like experience in live music was like a real concert was Rod Stewart.
Nice. Cool. Rod Stewart.
So you went with your mom and your dad, right?
7 years in the crowd and like having the greatest time of my life. So do you guys remember your first recollection of live music?
Yeah, I saw Modest Mouse at Hammerstein Ballroom. I have 3 older brothers, and I'm the youngest of 4, so they're like a lot of my influences are like bands that were like Indian alternative like a decade before my time. So people my own age are not digging them really. So I used to like listen to these like weird like bands that were awesome in like the early 2000s, but kids who grew up in my elk were not listening to. And I think that gives me a little bit of a different perspective on music and songwriting. And
We actually are brothers, so the first show we went to was together, and I must have been like 14 or 15 years old, and we saw the Killers play at a Download Festival in Camden, New Jersey, and it was incredible, man. They were so good, and I think they're one of those bands live that made me want to be a musician. You know, I saw them on stage, and I was just like, man, these guys are great. They made me feel something, and their energy was just incendiary.
The Killers are great. What was the word you used?
Incendiary.
They're incendiary.
You ever see Almost Famous?
Huh?
Almost Famous?
Almost Famous the show? Or what is it?
you've never seen the movie
Almost Famous? All right, let's stop this interview.
Wait.
That's it, we're done.
No.
We're out of here.
Penny Lane?
Yeah, Penny Lane. Oh, she knows it.
Stillwater?
Russell,
Yes.
That's my favorite
Russell,
movie.
your guitar playing is incendiary. Incendiary.
Do you guys have like a favorite record? Because that's a really broad question to throw out, but you know, sometimes we all go back to records that maybe remind you of your childhood or something that in your life that kind of changed it. So you have anything like that?
I don't have a favorite record, but I have the first record that I ever came to myself that moved me, and that was Transatlanticism by Def Cab for Cutie. And we talk about writing records that flow well together and things that are complete works of art. That record was a complete work of art. And it just, I don't know, it was the right record for where I was in my life at that time, and it will always have a special place for me.
Some standouts for me as far as like the songwriting goes, maybe like Bridge Over Troubled Water or Bookends, Simon and Garfunkel is up there for me, or even like the Beatles, the White Album, amazing record.
Beatles. I'm a huge fan of Help, actually. I think it's a great record. And also, I really dig like bringing it a little more modern. I really like A Rush of Blood to the Head from Coldplay. I find that one of those records that I can just always go back to. You know, how that starts with Politic. You know, I think that's just a wonderful record. But I think it's constantly evolving and changing for me. There's probably about 10 to 15 or so records that are probably on like a similar tier for me that I'll always go back to.
Is there anything you like to say to people that will potentially view it and that have supported you and will now start to get on this journey?
Yeah, be on the lookout for some new music. We just dropped actually a cover of Harry Styles' Sign of the Time. It's super different, but we actually heard the song, we loved it. And we're also recording a record as soon as we finish this tour, well, the middle of the tour actually. So we're actually going on the second leg of this Barns tour we found out today, so you're the first to know. Another EP on the way, and we're excited.
Also check out The Cabin, it's a great record if you haven't heard it yet. Thanks for following along, it's gonna be fun.
Right on. Thanks guys.